So today I'm gonna show you how to make cauliflower rice, like stuff you can buy in the seamable bags at Walmart. First thing you need is cauliflower. Second thing you need is a food processor or a blender. I don't have a food processor, I only have a blender, so that is what I'm gonna use. I'll show you what to do. You can also use a cheese grater. This is what it looks like from the blender. This is what it looks like from the cheese grater. It kind of looks more like rice. Okay, so you take your cauliflower and you just drop a few pieces into the blender. Not too many. I need a food processor, but I'll do the best I can with what I have. And using a cheese grater on this is a great idea if you aren't making as big of a batch. It won't take as long, you won't have to dirty up your blender, but then you just pulse it like this. Fail. Put the pieces in too big. They're not bouncing back down to get blended. Okay, let's try that. So as you can see, I still have one big chunk in there. So instead of continuing to try to get this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this out into my bowl. And it kind of looks like it might be like a pasty, but it's actually not. It's little bitty circle chunks. They just stick to the sides because there is a lot of moisture. And if you hang out till the end, I'll show you how I'm gonna cook this up to make it taste like somewhat yummier. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that we can cook this. Most of this I'm gonna put in quart-size freezer bags and stick it in the freezer just like this. I'll use it up within, I don't know, hopefully a month or could be longer, but I've never had any issues doing it just like that. However, some people may, I don't know, try it and see what you think. This is about 5 small heads of cauliflower. It's really heavy. So cauliflower has a ton of liquid in it. So the first thing that I do, so we're having salmon in a little bit. So I'm just gonna put this on like 5. And then I'm gonna scoop some into the pan. And then I'm just gonna cook it. Like I'm gonna cook some of the liquid out. That's all I'm doing. This is for me and my husband. So it'll be 2 servings. So yeah, and I just leave it there, and then in a few minutes I stir it, and then in a few minutes I stir it. So when you're making the cauliflower rice, you really want to cook it on like a medium or high heat and just continue to stir it and stir it. And what's happening is the moisture is cooking out of that, and it becomes more firm and not as like mushy. And so that is why I like to cook it this way. You don't have to put anything in there. The heat does the job.